Hello everyone. So up until recently I'd been grinding for one of the potion pieces at Ronaros Forest, and I got a few questions about the rotation that I've been using, so I figured I'd make a quick video on what I've been doing and my experience in this forest. Using this rotation, it took me roughly 33 hours to get my piece. Seeing as you'll be grinding here for a long while, you might want to consider picking up the daily quests that are close to the main node. Also, these quests give you peridot petals, which you will need to complete the potion. You'll need to target two specific monsters from Ronaros. The Guardians, which are these two white mobs over here. They'll use a spear and shield and they have knockback, as well as the Catchers. They have the ability to teleport. As of this video, these are going to be the only two confirmed mobs that will drop Ron's Tintinabullum. Alright, let's move on to the rotation. The rotation that we'll be using in this video is just slightly northeast of where that main node is. Essentially for this rotation, you'll just be going in a circle right around over here. To start off, I'm going to grab these two Guardians over here and pull them over there by the tree where there's going to be other Guardians as well as a couple Catchers. Using Kudum, I have 245 AP and 307 DP. If you have similar or above stats, these mobs shouldn't give you a hard time. Next up, I'm going to take the mobs on this hill down over here and just pull them beside the tree and get rid of them. The next pack is going to have a large mirror in between the monsters. You're going to want to avoid destroying the mirror before you kill the monsters, seeing as the mirror summons monsters. If you destroy the mirror before the monsters, they'll despawn and you won't get any of the drops. Just these mirrors that look like this. Even if it's just one monster, I always make sure to kill any monster that drops the piece that is directly in my path. I'm going to take these mobs and pull them down over here, that way I'll be positioned easier to move on to the next part of the rotation. Now while I did kill that one Catcher that was on his own, I only kill him because he drops the potion piece. Whenever there are any stragglers like this that don't drop the piece, I just tend to ignore them and move on. These monsters up here are a little bit spread out, so I like to take them and pull them right over here beside the mirror. Once again, being careful not to break the mirror while you're killing the monsters until you've dispatched all of the monsters that you want to. The next group is going to require you to go quite a bit of distance, so make sure that if you're a class that has to use a lot of skills to move, to have your movement combo on lock. If you're a class like Musa or Mewa, I hate you for this. Afterwards, we're going to grab the mobs that are hidden between the trees and pull them over here in this corner and try to grab those other mobs that are a distance away, that way you can get a larger pack. Again, I'm going to try to make sure to grab the mobs that are hidden between the trees to get a larger pack. The next pull is going to have a bunch of monsters that don't drop the potion piece around the mirror. Now, I still kill some of the monsters that are around the mirror due to the fact that if you get rid of them, it is going to alternate to mobs that are either Catchers or Guardians as well. And with that, we finally made one rotation around the spot. You're going to grab again these mobs over here and pull them back to where we first started at this corner tree. There is another grind spot just south of this one. However, since it's very open, I found that most people would just run through and kill things while they're going through the forest, and that it was more frequently contested, so I preferred doing this one. Overall, Ronaros isn't too bad of a grind spot. If you're around my gear level, then you can expect something like 90 to 100 mil per hour. I found that a large bulk of my silver was coming from pure forest breath and Kaphra stones. While I did say my gear was 245 Kudum, please note that I was also using exquisite cron meals and a villa buff. Also, I leveled my node to level 7, and for the majority of the grind I was using loot scrolls. I've seen people get the potion drop as fast as 1 to 2 hours, and then as long as something like 80 hours. Ultimately, all you can do is grind your best and hope that you have good RNG. Well, that'll be it for this video. If you had any questions about Ronaros or the Infinity Potion, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below, or you can just swing by on Twitch while I'm live streaming and ask them straight over there. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and good luck with the grind. Take care, bye.